out of curiosity, you both were involved in that Dream Theater audition.
Yes.
Thomas specifically, what memories do you have from participating, from working like for minutes with these guys?
It was a really great, interesting, fun experience for me. We all had to learn some songs and prepare for this thing. There was like a jam part, which I enjoyed. I had very little time to prep because I was on tour with Paulina Rubio at the time in South America. And so I remember sitting in hotel rooms and playing the songs on pillows and mattresses and stuff in hotel rooms.
That's insane.
Yeah, preparing for it. But it was a really fun experience. It was nothing but positive in retrospect. I think all of us probably got a lot more eyeballs, than before through the audition. So in general, it had a very positive effect. And it inspired a great idea that I recently had when we just recently talked about it. I think we should organize a drum show here in Brazil with all the drummers who didn't get the gig. Marco and Peter Wildor and Derek Roddy and Virgil, Aquiles, myself. And we should take it on the road and call it Drum Theater. I think that will be fun.
Nowadays, you can call even Mangini.
Yeah,
he'll be available too.
We're all going to be there.
Yeah.
And maybe we can ask Mike Porter to come and host the whole thing.
Yeah, host the whole thing.
That'd be great.
That would be great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, if you see this, I think it's a good idea.
Of course.
Guys,
of course.
let's do this.
And
let's take the show on the road. Drum Theater.
Yeah, and especially in Brazil, we're going to play like at least 2 sold-out nights in big
So
theaters.
probably.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but for me, it was a fun experience. For you?
Yeah, really good.
I thought,
really
honestly, this is like my honest opinion, that Achilles would have been the best guy for the job. Absolutely. No, I'm not kidding. I've told you that before.
Yeah, I know.
No, because
many times.
You're a fan of the band,
Yeah.
and you knew all the stuff, and you played with such power and precision and attitude, and I just would have loved it. I thought that Achilles should have gotten the gig.
Yeah, sometimes people think that if you do a mistake during the audition, that's why you didn't get the gig, but it's not like that, right?
No, of course not.
Of course not.
There are many moving parts to a decision like this, and there's a lot of stories out there about the process, and some true, some not true, from what I know. But I think they got the right guy for the gig at the time.
Yeah.
And it worked out for them for a period of time, and it was kind of. It was to be. I anticipated, of course, that Mike would return, Mike Portnoy, at one point.
Of course,
I mean, what's better than the reunion, after whatever 10 years or something? So it was kind of expected, but for the time being, I thought, Mike was the right guy for them, and everybody else has their own opinions about it. Who should have, could have, would have done it, you know. All that, but for me, it was a fun experience.
Yeah, what I always state, back in the day in 2010, that audition didn't end our careers, right? We were just keep going after that, like regular stuff.
I don't think it had any negative effect on anybody.
Of course, no.
Although I have to say, some of the editing was clearly sort of.
I can say cruel.
Well, yes, if you want to, some call it cruel, but it was meant to sort of support the
choice, the narrative of the choice.
Yes, and yeah, of course, and so and Virgil, who's an amazing player and a good friend of ours, all of them, we're all friends. He's an incredible player, and it seemed like he didn't know what he was doing at the audition, because he had ideas for how to change parts and stuff, which wasn't what they were looking for.
Yeah,
but it came across a little weird.
No, a lot of people ask me like they were just showing your mistakes, and I said no, that is what happened. So when they sent me the video, before they used that and said, if you want any changes, you can ask it. And I said, I won't change anything, because it's real. It's real.
I don't think I got the video before they released it.
No?
Or maybe I didn't see it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think I did. That's not fair.
Call them right now.
Yes, add more drum solos. Yeah, make me look good. Only use the live camera. That's my pretty
My best
side.
side.
Yeah.